Mars is like Earth's space cousin. It's the fourth planet in our solar system, about half the size of Earth, and has two small moon buddies, Phobos and Deimos. Mars has earned a cool nickname as the Red Planet, thanks to its rusty red surface. This color is so striking that astronomers have spotted it for centuries, and even with the naked eye, you can sometimes catch a glimpse of a small scarlet dot in the sky. It may have a hot vibe, but in reality, Mars is a very cold desert. Temperatures can drop as low as -240 degrees Fahrenheit, making it a freezing place to be. But was Mars always just a rusty desert? Scientists believe that millions of years ago, it may have been more like Earth. Enter Curiosity, the detective rover, created by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Curiosity is on a mission to uncover the secrets of Mars' weather, landscape, and history. Curiosity is essentially a space lab on wheels, equipped with cameras, spectrometers, radiation detectors, and sensors designed to investigate the Martian environment. As it explores, it rewinds Mars history. During its mission, Curiosity discovered something incredible: signs of lakes and rivers from long ago. Its favorite place to explore is Gale Crater, a prehistoric Martian oasis where water may have once flowed. At the center of this crater is Mount Sharp, a mountain taller than 10 Eiffel Towers stacked on top of each other. The mountain holds layers of rocks that contain clues about Mars' ancient past. Recently, scientists studying Curiosity's data made an exciting discovery: mud tracks. These aren't just ordinary tracks, they are like messages from the past. These markings indicate that the Martian ground once went through wet and dry cycles. As the mud dried, it cracked, forming T-shaped junctions. The red planet still has signs of water in the form of hidden ice at its poles. Mars has both a north and south pole, and just like Earth, they have ice caps. The North Pole has an icy pancake about 620 miles wide, while the South Pole is smaller, only about 220 miles wide, but it has a thicker ice layer. Once, a rover named Opportunity even captured images of clouds made of water ice on Mars. But that doesn't necessarily mean Mars was thriving like Earth. Life needs more than just wet and dry cycles to emerge. It requires the right atmosphere and a variety of special conditions. And scientists aren't sure if Mars had all of these. Even if it did, there's no guarantee that life ever took root. But this raises another big question. Has Mars ever hosted tiny living creatures? Curiosity isn't the only robot searching for answers. Back in the 1980s, NASA's Viking 1 and Viking 2 landers made a stop on Mars. They took selfies and ran some experiments on the Martian soil in an attempt to find signs of life. What they discovered was a strange organic compound called perchlorate, which is used in fireworks and rocket fuel. Unfortunately, their tests didn't seem promising. They even mixed Martian soil with water and nutrients, hoping that any Martian microbes would eat the food and produce radioactive gas. But nothing happened. Perhaps Mars' tiny creatures had something called hydrogen peroxide in their cells to help them survive in such extreme conditions. If that's true, it could explain why the Viking results were so odd. When the Viking instruments heated up the soil, any hydrogen peroxide would have reacted violently. Luckily, the journey isn't over. There are more missions planned, including the Mars Sample Return Project, which is a collaboration between NASA and the European Space Agency. The goal is to bring samples from Mars back to Earth. NASA's Perseverance rover has already been collecting samples, and a fleet of spacecraft will work together to bring them home in the early to mid-2030s. And the adventure doesn't stop with Mars. These missions are just a warm-up for an even bigger exploration. Icy moons around Saturn and Jupiter. As we explore, we're uncovering more and more organic materials on Mars, and maybe one day we'll discover life, whether it's tiny microbes or something more. Stay tuned and follow for more.